I find that I'm happiest in life if I can remain indifferent about politics, right? That's always true. Right? It's hard to do, though, right? Everybody wants to be mad all the time, you know? Not me. But see, this new car of mine has a political bumper sticker on it. Right? It just came that way, all opinionated, you know? I don't like that. I don't want to get rid of that thing when I try to chisel that thing off there. But man, you ever try to take a bumper sticker off a car? It's hard, right? It's about 10 minutes after trying to take that bumper sticker off there, I started to become indifferent about that bumper sticker being on there. So now, by default, I am super into Bob Dole. I'm a Dole man. I'm still a Dole man. I don't know. I just started working out. That's just new with me, and it's not working out. It's not that I hate working out. I just hate my gym, right? Because my gym has great big windows everywhere, right? And every time I'm on the treadmill, I'm forced to see all the people outside walking for free. I used to jog. I quit jogging because I got tired of people asking if I'm okay. Quit Tybo for the same reason. It's hard to motivate yourself to work out when you're alone, right? So I wanted to hire somebody to help me, so I hired a physical therapist. Right, now I know that was not the right thing to do. Right, if you don't know, I'll tell you, you'll know now. There's a big difference between a physical therapist and a personal trainer. Huge. It's almost like a completely different occupation. I did think it was a bit odd, like I showed up like, oh, this guy's gonna really push me today, right? And all he wants me to do is just like put my hands on these railings and just like take 3 little steps. He's all motivating me. He's all like, you can do it! I know you can do it. And he's right, too. I nailed it. First try. Tears of joy he cried for me. He said that I was brave for doing what I had just done. With all that I had been through, he said, all right, well, I guess I worked out today. I guess a lot of people get those two occupations mixed up because as I was leaving the gym, there's this other guy. He's shouting at this poor guy. He's like, you better give me 50 push-ups or I'm never going to let you leave, right? That guy wouldn't even get out of his wheelchair. I like to listen to sports talk radio when I'm working out. I was entering the gym, and I realized as I was walking out, I was like, oh, I forgot my earbuds. And I was all bummed out, you know, because I can't listen to anything, right? And as I was in the locker room, I'm pulling out yesterday's workout clothes, and hey, out plops my earbuds out of the bag. I didn't know they were in there, right? So when I saw them hit the floor, I was excited. And I go out loud, I go, nice. Right, but I said it just as that guy's towel dropped. Right, what do you do then? You can't explain yourself. You can't be like, not you, naked guy right there. That I'm looking at, explain the situation to, smoothing things over, right? That made it worse, right? Here's what I did. I overemphasized this. I was like, yay! This is definitely what I was talking about. I know I'm not in shape. I know that because the other day I fell down in the shower. I did. I wish I could blame it on something. Like maybe soap on the feet. I wish I could say somebody had suddenly jumped in there with me. You're like, we're gonna fight. That wasn't the case. It was just me, and I fell down. Actually, not down. It was more out. I fell through the curtain. I was like halfway, right? Like my feet were still, like still in the tub. While my head was like looking right at the toilet. The bottom part, the part you don't see very often. Actually, if you've seen the bottom of your toilet and you were not fixing it, you fell down too. I came this close from hitting my head on the toilet and dying. Ugh. Which is not a cool way to die at all. Like some of the chalk outline would have to go up on the seat. One time I told my friend that story, and he said, "You know what? That's not right." He said, "In order for there to be a chalk outline, it has to be a homicide." I was like, well, I'd hope they think it's a homicide. I'd hope they give me the benefit of the doubt. I was like, obviously there was foul play here. I mean, he's not an idiot. He didn't just fall out of the shower. Yes, put a chalk outline. It's a murder. The crazy toilet head bashing guy. Wake the commissioner. I went to the coffee shop today. Coffee shop I go to, they don't just sell coffee, they also sell carrot cake, right? But see, the sign of the carrot cake, it doesn't just say carrot cake, it says, wow, carrot cake. Right, the only time anybody should ever say, wow, carrot cake, is if you make carrot cake accidentally. I was like, I was trying to mow the lawn. It's carrot cake. Wow. I went to a Greek restaurant. I said, how do you pronounce it, gyro or gyro? He said, either. I said, don't you mean either? This is my favorite thing to do when I fly. I don't talk to the person I'm sitting next to the entire flight. Then as soon as we touch down, I say, can I have a ride home? To do that. Oh, you guys should do what I do. This is fun. If you use Google Maps, do what I do. This is great. Always set it to the walk mode. Right? You reach your destination and you just feel like you made amazing time. You can talk down to Google Maps. You can be like, you thought that'd take 45 minutes, you idiot? More like 5. Good tip on cutting through the park like that, though. Really good idea. It's a quicker route. Let me give you guys a tip. If you ever go to the Middle East, Israel, Egypt, any place like that, don't make the mistake I did. Don't use those maps in the back of your Bible to get around. Those are way out of date. went to church with my family recently. A little disturbing though, right? Because the greeter there at the front door, you know, the guy who shakes people's hands when you walk in, only had 2 fingers. Right, a little disturbing, I agree. Right, like, if you're gonna greet at church, you just gotta have your fingers. You should have nearly all of them. Yeah, like 4, maybe. You know, 3, only if no one else is available. But 2, ugh. Get a glove. Like a mitten, whatever, right? Like, I'm not trying to be insensitive, I'm not. I'm just saying, it was like this. And I shook it, that's the bad part. Like, welcome to church. Actually, thinking back on it, I shouldn't have shook it at all, right? When he gave me this, I should have, like gone with the rock. Right? This beats, huh? This beats, huh? This guy walks around shaking hands with people all the time, right? And he's shaking, and they are losing a game they don't even know they're playing. This guy's a huge winner, in my opinion.